Welcome to Business 121s with Lopez. Business 121s is a web show about local entrepreneurs and their businesses, starting with my very own BNI investment chapter in Cebu City. We want to know more about their businesses, and we figured to document the conversations because we might be able to learn a thing or two. This episode is brought to you by Golden Prince Hotel. Now let's start our episode. Today's episode, our guest is a graduate of the Bachelor of Science in Elementary Education in Philippine Advent College in Zamboanga del Norte. But instead of practicing her profession, she flew to Cebu to find what is in her heart. Once dreamed but never stops to believe in herself through her hard work, determination, and strong conviction. She was able to find strength from hardships in her life. Now, she managed her own company that specializes in design and build of glass and aluminum. And to build her alpha team of installers that is seasoned for 15 years in glass installation. Now, in her third year in their company, the team has over 250 installations of completed projects and a lot more coming. So without further ado, the alpha female of Alpha Glass and Aluminum Supply, Miss Russel Española. Russel, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Sir OJ, for having me, and it's great to be on the show.
We are honored to have you in the show, Russel, and in our weekly BNI presentations, we are given the chance, right, to present our businesses for 60 seconds or less. So, in this segment, please do your weekly presentations.
Hello, everyone. I'm Russel V. Española, Managing Owner of Alpha Glass and Aluminum Supply Corporation. We're into design and build in any residential or commercial glass and aluminum requirements, starting to your glass doors and windows in your home, shower enclosures, glass railings, and mirrors, to office partitions, storefront, patch fitting assembly in malls, curtain wall, canopy, and skylight to commercial establishment. I vouch for commitment, quality, and excellence.
Great pitch, Russell. In a course of conversations in the usual one-to-ones that we have, if I would ask you, who would be the ideal referral for your business?
I'll be so much happy to be referred to architects and contractors and property developers as well, so I can connect to them that I may be given a chance to quote for their glass and aluminum requirements on their ongoing projects that are still open for quotation.
So let's go a little bit deeper and let's know more about you, a little bit more about your history and how you started the business. So paint us the whole picture.
Okay. Alpha Glass and Aluminum Supply Corporation was founded last June 2019, and it was from scratch. Still, I couldn't imagine that until now I'm managing my own company, where it all began with just a dream. But maybe I'm just too passionate into sales and marketing. That is why it's not hard as it seems to level up directed to your passion, but it's not easy either. I just enjoyed every bit of it, embrace the odds, and work hard for it. I've been into many contractual jobs before. I didn't stay long. 1 year is long enough so I resigned and looked for another job. I felt that there is that missing piece of me, so I kept on moving from one job to another. I even experienced selling dried fish to store managers and security guards in malls without any hesitation and shame. Until finally, I was hired as an executive secretary to the CEO of a certain company here in Cebu. And after 6 months being a secretary, I felt bored again and discontented. So I asked my boss for a more challenging role. if he could train me about glass costings and quotation, because that sounds interesting and it excites me. So I start handling company emails of clients' queries. And after few months of my training, again, I requested that if he could transfer me to engineering department, and he will just hire new secretary for him. So I was transferred then, but he didn't hire new assistant, as it's our IT who makes his coffee after I leave his department.
Okay.
So after 2 years being the sales executive of engineering department, I resigned and able to start my own company. But it was very, what we call that, mapangahas decision. It was of so much courage and determination to take that risk. By God's grace, yes, I able to establish my Alpha Glass company. Just have few clients at start, and now we already have 250 completed projects and more coming. Lastly, me and my boss are still friends.
Wow. All right, let me ask you, Russell, what are your business goals for Alpha Glass?
My business goal, I want to establish long-term relationship with clients. Business relationship. As an owner, I dedicate myself to provide the very best products of glass and aluminum, from supply to installation, to serve customers with great satisfaction that Alpha Glass will excel in its field now more than ever.
Well, how do you plan to achieve those goals?
I know I'm in awe to my team. They're my backbone, and they played a very important role of steering the wheel to keep the company moving. So those goals will be impossible without my best team with me. I may be the author, but I can't install the glass by myself. So this is an oath to myself that I will take good care of them. We will work hand in hand achieving those Alpha Team goal to more progressive company with integrity. That they will see this is not just business but also a blessing and aspiration to others, and we will never compromise clients' safety and welfare.
All right, and with that, let's take a break for a word from our sponsors.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Mandy Medel. I'm the General Manager for Zero Pest Control Services in Visayas. We offer three main services, first of which is General Pest Control Services, which addresses our basic pests such as rodents, cockroaches, mosquitoes, termite elimination and protection. We do that for both pre-construction and post-construction programs. Last but not the least, disinfection services. That's quite in demand today, especially with the rise of COVID cases, specifically in Cebu. Again, there are three main types of services: General Pest Control Services, termite protection and elimination, and lastly, disinfection services. Again, my name is Mandy Medel, Zero Pest Control Services. We bring peace to life. Thank you.
And we're back. In this session, I want to go deeper into a more intense topic that is relevant to SMEs like us. And I'm talking about the COVID-19 pandemic and how it affected a lot of lives and a lot of businesses. So in your case, Russell, during the height of the pandemic and even during now in this new normal, how did the pandemic change the way you do business or your outlook in your industry?
I can say 2020 is a horrible year because of the pandemic. I've lost 70% of the income because projects that was supposed to be launched at the second quarter of 2020 were put on hold. But we have to survive no matter what. With the help of my BNI investment family and some friends, I still able to get projects.
Okay, now at this point, let's talk more about the products and services that you offer. Do you have any products right now that you would want to promote, especially for example, if you would be able to refer to you potential clients like architects and engineers, or even homeowners and business owners that would want to have glass and aluminum to be supplied by you. So what products and services would you want to promote?
We supply and install of any glass and aluminum requirements for residences like glass doors and windows, jalousies, glass railings, shower, mirrors. So for commercial spaces like office partitions, storefront, curtain wall, canopy, skylight, manual and motorized roll-up doors. We even also supply tempered glass and aluminums that can be shipped out anywhere in the country.
Okay, Russell, why did you join BNI?
This coming July will be my third year in BNI investment chapter. Joining BNI at first was kind of exploring. I was sponsored by architect Michael Inad of One Construct, Design and Build. He first invited me of July 2019 on a regular 7 a.m. Thursday breakfast meeting at Golden Prince Hotel. He said, just attend, listen, observe, and weigh things out. Honestly, I'm amazed of my first visit. The kind of environment, the positive and business-minded people in different fields. You met and talk and help each other's businesses grow. It's very beneficial for my business and for my personal growth. So then, I registered for membership on my second visit, and until now, I'm still on BNI.
All right, great. And are you planning to renew this July?
Yes.
There you have it.
Yes, sir.
All right. In our BNI system, during one-to-ones, we have this, what we call a gains exchange. It's an acronym for goals, achievements, interests, networks, and skills. And we ask each member what they are. And this is to know more deeper about each one on a personal level. So at this point, Russell, let me know about what your goals are.
Me, I just want to be the best version of myself and to excel as an entrepreneur in my specific field and to inspire others' lives. That's all, sir.
All right. And at your young career as a business person, and what have you achieved or accomplished so far?
My most cherished accomplishment is that the day I established my Alpha Glass.
All right, yeah. That day that we found our businesses, that's really very memorable for us. Okay, let's go to letter I, which is interest. Yeah, so other than doing business and doing what we do in BNI, what other interests do you have?
I want to travel, and always I want to talk and acquaint with other entrepreneurs to know their story and learn from their experiences.
All right, cool. And let me know about the networks that you have apart from the business network that we belong to. What other organizations or circle of influence do you have?
For now, I only have BNI, and I'm planning to join Rotary by next month.
All right, cool. Yeah. And let's talk about skills. Anything you would want to share that you are skilled at?
My skills? I'm proud of being or having that adventurous mind and courageous enough to take the risk of always wanting to go outside my comfort zone.
All right, so that was a very interesting gains exchange, and we have time for one more question, and we want that question to be inspirational. And that question is, what lessons in life and in business would you want to share to young people who also want to have a successful business like yours? Now, and before you answer that, let's thank our sponsors for our show.
Hi, my name is Ryan. I'm the CEO of Metaverse Incorporated. We help businesses digitize their operations and make the most use of technology, especially at this time of limited mobility, logistics, and challenges in the way we have always operated our businesses. So if you have issues with your current operations that you think technology can help you with, let us know. We'll be happy to help you in many ways. My name is Ryan once again. Have a great day.
All right, going back to our last question, Russell, what advice can you give young people who wanted to start their own business?
To young people and aspiring entrepreneurs, I can say just dream big and work hard for it. The road to success will never be easy. Have a harder push to discover your strength because it's within you. You will know what's inside of you and what capabilities you can drive into. But along the way, you'll encounter people who will pull you down and will never be happy on your achievements. Don't give up. Instead, take the challenge and never give up. As the saying goes, quitter never wins, winner really never quits. At the end of the day, it's you and you alone can decide how far you're willing to go. Pray and take good care of the people who lift you up during your worst days. And it's very rewarding feeling to see your parents happy and proud, for they are your biggest fan. But most of all, be a good person always. Even if you become the richest person alive, always be selfless and be a blessing to others when you get there. So I'm gonna say it again, dream big, and work hard to achieve it. Because if you will not try and you will not do it for yourself, then who else will? That's all.
And on that note, Russel Española of Alpha Glass and Aluminum Supply Corporation, thank you very much for being with us today. It has been an awesome show with you, and I hope you guys got value from all the insights and the deeper conversations that we have with Russell. This is OG Lopez of Business 1-to-1 saying that big dream would have not been put inside of you if you don't have the capacity to achieve it. See you next time.